So I want to know for some people, I know that success means financial progress or job promotion, and for others, it's finding happiness and doing what you love. So I want to know, what does success mean to you?
For me, it's a little bit of both. I think success is a couple things. I think it's making sure that you making sure your family is not just straight, but they're proud. Making sure like they look at you in reverence and they say, if it's your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister, they say like, I'm proud of him. He's doing or her. They're doing well for themselves. That's success. Success is also is being waking up every morning and being happy where you are. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of times en route to success where you don't feel happy at all, and there's a lot, and even there's moments in times of success where you don't feel happy at all. You feel very, you're battling certain problems that you need to get through. But I do think a big part of success again is just being happy where you are, of what you've accomplished. Financials do play a part, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna act like, if you make money, but money doesn't buy happiness. It's not, money doesn't equal happiness. Money can help lead to happiness, and, it has, you know what I'm saying? But it's a part of it, but not the whole thing.
And probably to give like a realistic image of what being in music business means, I mean, the best way to do that is probably like real examples by having people like you here.
Yeah.
So can you share with us a moment in your career that you were challenged and how you overcame that situation?
I mean, it's just too many to count. I mean, I remember when, I remember when I was an intern, and there was people around that were getting jobs before I was, because I wasn't done with school, and I was always wondering, like, am I gonna get a job? Eventually, I got one, right? Okay, cool. But then I was an assistant, and the assistant one was the one that probably I always remember hurt me the most, because I was an assistant for 3.5 years, and there was a lot of people that were either came before me, came after me, maybe came, around that time period, whatever, and got promoted, even if it's minor promotions, got promoted before I did. And I had to kind of zero in on myself a lot to say, I'm good at what I'm doing, and I know I'm going to get there. I wasn't the best assistant. I wasn't like an A1 guy. I was, I fucked up a lot, but I did know talent. I knew good artists. I knew good music, and I worked hard. I would come to the office, at 9:30, 10 a.m. I lived 2 hours away, and I would be at the office till 1:30 in the morning, 2 in the morning times at times, trying to catch a bus. If you miss that bus, it's gone for an hour, so you have to wait out in the cold for an hour. Like that was a lot of me for a couple of years. And these are moments where when you're on those long bus rides, long train rides, you're missing your train stop because you fell asleep, you're waking up on some random train stop, you gotta go back. These are times when you're thinking, like, is this ever gonna work out? And as I started realizing that when you start manifesting your success is when you get closer to it. And I started believing around 2015. I started believing that I'm not gonna leave that year without getting to the first part of what my dream's supposed to be, and that's becoming an A&R. So there's no way that's gonna happen. And the moment I started thinking like that, lo and behold, that's when it happened. But yeah, there was a lot of those moments. And then even when you're an A&R, there's a lot of times with artists that I've worked on. There's been times with every artist I worked on where it just felt like, damn, like this isn't gonna happen. There's moments right now that feels like, damn, like, are we gonna get it the way you want to get it? You know what I'm saying? And you have to believe in yourself. You got to believe in the people that you working with. You have to believe in, and you just have to believe in the universe too. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, I'm religious. I'm religious / spiritual. I'm not in church every Sunday, but I do believe in God. I'm very, very, close. So I do believe you have to believe in whatever you do believe in, that it's going to come through for you if you put in the effort.
And getting out of your comfort zone can be a tough thing, especially if you're working for like one of the top companies in the industry.
Yeah.
So how do you encourage your team or the people you're working with to get more responsibility or get out of their comfort zones?
I think the one thing I think that's really interesting is that I think what I've learned is that if you're going to be successful, you're going to have to be uncomfortable. There's going to be a moment. They always say right before your breakthrough, there's a level of discomfort. It's like when you leave, if you leave your, if you leave where you're from, New York, Miami, Atlanta, wherever, and you go to UCLA, right? You go across the country, UCLA. That's very uncomfortable. That's very like, my family's over there, but I know for me to get to where I want to get to, I gotta go here. This is where it's pointing me. I gotta go here. And if you embrace it and you accept it, in that moment of discomfort, you're gonna find all the beautiful things that lead to you to where you want to go. So like, I tell people all the time, like, you either gonna in life, you're either gonna figure it out, you're either not gonna figure it out, or you can quit and then you can control your narrative of how you can tell people what happened. You know what I'm saying? If I'm working a job and I'm struggling, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get past where I'm at. I'm not gonna figure out, and I'm gonna lose, or I can just say I don't want to do this anymore, and I can tell people I quit. And it's up to me. It's up to me to choose what lane I want to go to. A lot of times for me, I lean more to try to figure it out. And I think that's, and it's a lot of uncomfortableness in doing that. But if you're going to be successful in anything you do, you have to be able to withstand that.